YouTube, today the first battles of the new year going to be featured in BDSP doubles, and yes, we're going to be trying a brand new team featuring Vileplume as well as Porygon-Z and Rampardos. If you do enjoy the videos, be sure to leave a like down below, leave a comment down below. It really does help me out, and make sure to check out the details of the team if you want to down below in the description. Let me know what you think about BDSP doubles, especially since we got the official Series 12 rule set. And yeah, let me know what you think. Are you still interested in BDSP doubles? Let me know in the comments down below. But otherwise, let's get started and play some games. All right, our first BDSP doubles battle in the new year 2022. We got Tentacruel, Scizor, the Gastrodon, Rotom Heat, Hitmontop, and Latios. Pretty interesting. I mean, it's basically the standard team, but Tentacruel over Tyranitar. So kind of curious on what the decision is for that. I feel like helping against the psychic types was a big thing for Tyranitar on the team, but we'll see. What do I exactly like here is the question. Sun is interesting here because Sun mode's not that bad here. Like Torkoal, Vileplume doesn't seem too bad. Damage output wise, it could be a little bit troublesome with the Rotom Heat. The Rotom Heat looks a little bit troublesome. So I kind of want to go with like Gyarados lead. Gyarados lead doesn't seem too bad, as well as like Garchomp. I just want to open it up, I feel like, to have like Vileplume Torkoal back and win. So I think they might try to counter lead the Sun mode. So I think I'm going to try out Garchomp plus the Gyarados lead. Now the only problem is I just don't have a switch into Draco Meteor, and that could be a huge issue in this game. So I don't know. Lottie is a big problem to this team. We'll find out how this is going to go. We're going to see the Hitmontop Latios lead. Okay, that is definitely not the lead you want to see if you're me. I do lead the Garchomp plus the Gyarados lead here, though. Okay. So, not absolutely stunning right here. I could definitely tell you that much. I wonder if the Hitmontop would go for Fake Out, or if it has Feint, it could go for Feint right away. I kind of want to go straight for the attack. I kind of wish I had Focus Sash or Habanberry. I think Habanberry Garchomp might have been nice here. This is an important mon, I feel like, for the most part. I mean, what I want to do here is I kind of just want to Dragon Claw, get the chip, because what the Latios is just Tailwind. So I kind of want to Dragon Dance and go for the Dragon Claw. I just don't have a switch to Draco. That's the thing. My Latios matchup isn't amazing. They fake out the Garchomp, which is fine. Rough Skin activates. What does Lottie do? Tailwind? Yeah, Tailwind. Okay. So I had a feeling they would go for like a Tailwind strat here, and that is the reason why I decided to attack. But also, like, I could have double protected, but yeah, Feint is an option. I don't think that's like the right call here. I'm gonna Dragon Dance here with my Gyarados, and I think I'm gonna double up this Lottie this upcoming turn with Dragon Claw into Crunch. I don't want to play into Feint here. They have Helping Hand. This can be very scary, but either way I have to risk something, right? We're gonna see the Hitmontop retreat though. So Gastrodon? Yeah, okay, that's fine. I don't really mind that. Okay. Draco Meteor does come out, probably in the Garchomp. That's fine. Perfect. Okay. That's actually probably the most ideal position I could have asked for. So Garchomp goes down. That's completely fine. If I can, I don't know if I knock out the Lottie. If I knock out the Lottie, this is amazing. If not, could be strange. No Life Orb. Okay, I wonder what item it is. Crunch gonna come out. Decent chunk. Okay. We can go into Vileplume here, and that Vileplume should outspeed Gastrodon under Tailwind. Unless the Gastrodon has a lot of speed investment, I think. But I think I should be fine otherwise. I'm gonna go for an Energy Ball into the Gastrodon, and I'm just gonna go for a Dragon Dance here with my Gyarados. I think Dragon Dance is the safest play, because they could switch back into Hitmontop for like the Lottie, for instance, which I think is completely fine. Might as well just Dragon Dance up. They're gonna retreat the Gastrodon here, which is interesting, into Hitmontop. Okay, what's the Latios doing here? Psychic? Pure Psychic is interesting. I don't think it's too bad though, so we'll find out, I guess. Psychic, okay. So Psychic into the Vileplume still does a decent chunk. I'm gonna get some good chip damage into Hitmontop at least, and I get another Dragon Dance up, which is very good. But still not the greatest position in the world, of course. I am at neutral, but at least I have a fast Gyarados that can outspeed the Latios that once Tailwind is over, so that's kind of nice. I think the play is always just to protect here, because we don't know if they have Feint, right? I think that's a big thing. I think I'd rather just Dragon Dance with the Gyarados here and go for a protect with the Vileplume here. They have Feint, they have to reveal it here, and I think even like this game one isn't exactly amazing for me, right? So I think it's fine to risk this in the game one, because I feel like in order to win this game, I'm gonna have to like get this play right anyway. They fake out the Gyarados, which is fine. This is probably just like psychic. Yeah, that's okay. Okay. So now I have a Gyarados that's faster than a Latios, so they'll never get Tailwind back up. I think I'll live every close combat range at this point. So I might as well just Energy Ball the Hitmontop, and I think I just crunch the Latios. They don't have exactly any safe play here. Maybe they can... Okay, what they can do is switch out Hitmontop and sack something in the back, like the Gastrodon, to, I guess, get the fake out in, and then they can fake out Tailwind. But I could probably play around that pretty simply. I'm assuming the last one's Rotom Heat at this point, and that's kind of a problem for them, I think. They don't have exactly the best switches here. Maybe I should have Sludge Bombed. But, I mean, yeah, that's fine. I don't mind if Latios protects, because I don't think the Hitmontop can threaten a knockout here. Crunch into the Lati. We are going to get a Energy Ball off into the Hitmontop, which should do some good damage. It doesn't pick up a knockout, but I mean, the next one definitely will. And they really shouldn't be able to pick up a knockout here, I imagine. Let's see. Close combat into the Vileplume. Vileplume should survive. Yeah, okay. I think I live faint. I think. It's like barely, I want to say. But I think I do live it, which is huge. I'm going to go for a Sludge Bomb into the Hitmontop slot. And I'm going to go for a Crunch here into the Latios slot. They retreat the Latios slot, which makes sense. So they're preserving it. Pinsir. What? Oh, Scizor, they didn't bring it. Okay. Sucker? Oh, I actually didn't know Sucker was a thing. I mean, that's okay. That's okay for me. I got to crunch off into Scizor or Pinsir. Okay. Get the defense drop, doesn't really matter. I'm going to go Torkoal. Now, I think the Sun is fine for me. Like, having the Sun option is okay here. Now, the question is what the Hitmontop has as a move. Does it have Wide Guard? I mean, safest play for me is just a Flamethrower to Scizor slot here, I feel like. Since it can't really do much damage, I'm not really that scared to Hitmontop right now. And I think I Dragon Dance up again. I could Solar Beam here and try to catch a Switch too, because if I catch a Switch, that's amazing for me. But I don't know if that's the right play. Scizor really isn't that threatening though, that's the thing. I think Intimidate's really valuable to them, so I could see like a swap here. But I am going to just Flamethrower and Dragon Dance, I think. They do switch out to Hitmontop. If this is Gastrodon, I should just Hard Solar Beamed. I think it's Latios Sack. Yeah, it's Latios Sack. Perfect. Bullet Punch into Gyarados for the chip. That's fine. Oh, they're trying to get... Oh, okay. Maybe I should have Eruptioned or Heat Waved at the very least. Because what they're trying to do is get in Hitmontop for a fake out Mind Game once again. Maybe they try to pick up the knockout in a Torkoal. Flamethrower into the Scizor is going to pick up a knockout, so at least goodbye Scizor. Now we got to play a little bit of a weird mind game. At least what's nice is they can't... Tailwind isn't really a good option for them. They have to try to pick up a knockout here. So we're going to see the Hitmontop once again. Okay, yeah, this has been a very scary game so far. Sucker is an interesting... Oh, wait, they don't have Faint. They have Sucker. So we saw Fake Out, Sucker, Close Combat. I guess we haven't seen the last move, I think. So that is still a concern. I think this is like a very safe just Fake Out the Gyarados and go for a Psychic into the Torkoal, which I think is probably okay. I wonder if I live with Torkoal. Let's find out. Fake Out into the Gyarados. Yep. This could be a double in the Gyarados. Oh, it's perfect. Okay, they did double in the Gyarados. That's absolutely amazing for me, because I'm able to get a Flamethrower off into the Hitmontop, pick up a knockout. Okay, I don't mind that. And then I can pick up the knockout on Lottie, I think, the next turn, assuming they don't protect. If they protect, I think it's okay. I think just the question is, does Gyarados beat the Gastrodon? I think it can with... I think we're at... Are we at neutral or are we at +1? I haven't been counting. Shoot. The play is always the Flamethrower to Gastrodon, and it's either Dragon Dance or Crunch. I think we're at neutral attack, so that kind of stinks. I really want to Dragon Dance really badly, but I think Crunch is always the right play. Let's see. If Torkoal lives in Earth Power, I think it's huge. Okay, nice. We do get the Crunch off. If I Dragon Danced aggressively there, oh, that would have been so bad. But we are able to pick up the knock on Lottie. That's amazing. Okay, does Earth Power KO? Because I think that's huge. Getting the Flamethrower chip would be really nice. Earth Power, not a KO. Huge. Specs Flamethrower should do a decent amount to Gastro. Like, this should do 30% at least. Oh, man, that did a good amount of damage. Oh, that's a crit. Okay, I was about to say, oh, and a burn? We take those burns, because that negates the leftovers recovery. Okay, Torkoal. Okay. We can't get frozen in the sun, which is amazing, because if they have Ice Beam, they'll try... their win con would be freeze, because I don't think crit knocks me out. Flamethrower here and Dragonance is always my play. I don't think I needed the crit at all to win, but the burn is very, very nice here. The burn is absolutely nice. Okay. Seems like a win here, potentially. Let's find out. They go for Scald into Gare. Okay. Do they not have Ice Beam or do they not have Protect? They're going for the burn. They don't get it, though. Okay, nice. Nice note, 30%. Flamethrower into the Gastrodon. That's a win. Wow, is that our crit? No, I guess I low rolled the crit. Okay. Because, like, that looked like as much damage as the crit did. But yeah, I do win now. A burn wouldn't have changed anything there. So, nice. Able to pick up a win here. So, it definitely looked like it would have been a potential mess up. But luckily, they weren't sure about, like, if I double protect. Because if, like, I had double protect, the turn was wasted, right? So, it was, like, fine for the most part for me. I was able to pick up a knockout into the Hitmontop. I was able to play around it decently. But this is not an easy game by far. But Sucker Punch makes this interesting because what is their last move? I think that's like a big question I have to ask myself here in this game. But yeah, if you currently enjoy the content you're watching and want to see more of it, make sure you check out my other YouTube channels, my second YouTube channel, my Eclipse channel, and of course, make sure you follow the action live on my Twitch channel. All links available in the description down below. Let's go into game 2 because this looks like terrible. I somehow pulled it out against a Lottie, but I was lucky that they tailwinded immediately. It took the knock on a Chomp instead. I think my option here is like Gyarados, Porygon-Z for game 2. If they decide to lead the same thing, I think it's like the smartest option that I have. I just don't know why they didn't bring the Rotom Heat, because I feel like the Rotom Heat's really good against me, but I guess it's up to my opponents to decide that. Garchomp's really good here potentially. And I mean really good here with like a Sword Stance proc. But I do think I do need Torkoal Vileplume again. I think I'm going to go try this Trick Room route here. I want to bring Garchomp because I'm so scared of the Rotom Heat. Rotom Heat's so tough for my team. If it's Specs, it's really terrifying. I don't know if I bring Rampardos here because I don't know like how well it does against the Gastrodon. I might drop to the Gastrodon. Or maybe I don't. I don't remember. Torkoal is not good Spadef, but either does Rampardos. Let's try this for game 2. I want to see, because I don't think they bring Scizor. I think Scizor is a pretty... Like, Scizor did not do anything against my team at all. So, back to him on top Latios, as I expected lead-wise. Okay, perfect. Gyarados into PZ. That means that Draco Meteor won't pick up a knockout against my PZ, which is pretty important. I could double protect here, I think, very safely. If they reveal Feint, we find that information. We go into game 3 knowing that. So, that seems pretty nice. Although I mean, I'm pretty sure we confirmed Close Combat, Sucker Punch, Fake Out, but we haven't confirmed the last move, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think we saw Helping Hand. We didn't see Wide Guard. So, yeah. I don't really have a swap here. I'm going to go for initial... No, I think I double protect. It's just a safe play. Like, yeah, just double protect is safe. I was thinking about, like, switching here. Like, maybe making a switch play, but I just don't think that's worth it. Let's find out. Double protect here. If they tailwind, it doesn't change anything because the Lottie should be faster. So we're going to see Fake Out and Psychic into PZ. Okay, that's fine. I could have Dragon Ends there, but I think that's an okay trade-off. I'm going to go for a Crunch, I think. Or do I Dragon Ends? Dragon Ends isn't a bad play either. Fire Attack or Ice Beam stronger? Ice Beam is technically stronger. Because I have adaptability, but Ice Beam is just better. Yeah, okay. Let's go for an Ice Beam and Crunch. If the Hitmontop has no speed, I'll probably outspeed it, and I'll take the Lottie trade, I think, for days. That Psychic does a good amount. I am able to heal with my Citrus Berry. Yeah, no Life Orb on the Lottie is confusing me in this matchup, but it should be an Ice Beam KO, I'm not mistaken. Crunch into the Lottie. Good damage. That should be Ice Beam range if I outspeed. I do outspeed. Perfect. Because Porygon has quite a bit of a base speed. So I knock out the Lottie. That's a good trade-off. Okay. Maybe I should have brought Garchomp then, because Garchomp would have been really nice now that the Lottie's eliminated. Close combats. Okay, that's fine. Into PZ. That's a knockout. Not bad, though. I'll definitely take it. 100%. So that's a pretty good trade-off, I think, for the most part. I get to go Vileplume here, I think, for the most part. This should be Rotom Heat if they brought it. That, I think, is Rotom Heat. Yep. Okay, perfect. So I'm thinking Hitmontop probably switches out into the Gastrodon to prevent Waterfall from happening. So I'm thinking of like going for an energy ball into this slot right here. Because if they go for T-Bolt, I think that's fine. If there's specs, they pick up the KO, but if I get rid of the Gastron, that's pretty nice as well. Trying to think. I don't know if they're going to overheat target or not. That's the big thing. So I think maybe the play is to get the Sludge Bomb off. Yeah, I think it might be to get the Sludge Bomb off. I kind of want an Energy Ball to top, but yeah, they don't have to theoretically do that. Okay, so they do Sucker Punch to Vileplume. I do get a Dragon Dance off with the Gyarados. This is still very spooky. This is still absolutely very spooky. Let's find out what this Rotom's going to go for. Overheat? Yeah, I think with Sucker Punch double up, it should be Overheat, so... Not exactly an amazing trade-off, but I think this is doable. I think that's doable. So Vileplume, unfortunately, did not put in the work I needed, but I mean, I think that's an okay trade-off. I'm going to go Torkoal as my last mon. All right. So we bring out the Torkoal. I should be able to go for an Eruption here, I think very safely, and Dragon Dance up. Or did I Heat Wave? I might Heat Wave here. Yeah, because I mean, I don't know if they're swapping or not. That's the thing. I could Solar Beam. Solar Beam doesn't seem like a bad play. Do I want a Solar Beam or do I want a Heat Wave? I kind of want a Heat Wave. I feel like the initial damage if they stay in is like way better. Yeah, I'm going to Heat Wave and Dragon Dance, I think. They're going to retreat to Hitmontop. Okay. Is this Gastro? Okay, I wonder... Okay, that means they're probably not Specs Rotom, because if they were Specs Rotom, I think they would switch... They have to switch out, right, to lock themselves in... Because they'd be locked into Overheat, right? So I want to find this information out. T-Wave. I don't know. I think as long as I fight your Para chances, but that's an interesting decision there. Gonna burn on Gastrodon again. Okay, Torkoal. Torkoal a little bit cooking right here in the sun. All right. That is a pretty good trade-off, I guess. Yeah, that's a good trade-off here. I've gone for 2 Dragon Dances. I've been intimidated once. I'm at +1. I think my play is always just to Dragon Dance again and go for a Heat Wave. Yeah, I just Heat Wave. Like, if they swap back into Hitmontop, that's fine. I don't know if Rotom's going to attack or not. We'll see. But yeah, I mean, I'm just getting really strong Heat Wave chip at this point in the game, and they really aren't accomplishing much, so I'll definitely take this. Because they're also -2 special attack with the Rotom, and I have a Wakan Berry, so I'm very safe on the T-Bolt, assuming no crits. But I mean, that's kind of what we have to risk at this point. They go for T-Bolt. I do have that Wakan Berry. And I'm just spamming Heat Wave at the most point. Yeah, like, doesn't do that much damage. Heat Wave going to come out into the Hitmontop as well as the Rotom. Really solid damage on both. It is Citrus Berry on Rotom, which is a concern. Okay. I wonder if Crunch picks up the knockout. That's my big question. If I pick up the KO with Crunch, that'd be huge. I do just protect here and go for Heat Wave. Because if they have Feint, they have to Feint here. But if they Fake Out, like, it's a neutral position once again. If they Wide Guard, it doesn't change the position, like, at all. Actually, I don't get why they didn't go for Feint. I mean, Fake Out into Torkoal. But finding out they have Wide Guard's good information if we go into game 3. My Gyarados should be at +1, so +1 Crunch should knock out the Rotom at this range. So yeah, we just go for Heat Wave and we go for Crunch. Yeah, it basically comes down to does Gyarados pick up the knock on the Rotom at this range. We are at +1. Here comes a Crunch into the Rotom. The Rotom survives barely. Okay. Do we live T-Bolt? I doubt it. Yeah, good game. All right. As I said before, it was pretty tough. The Rotom was a little bit scary. Mons wise, I think I brought the right Mons. I think the Mons did really well. I just didn't assume the knockout on Lottie was going to be as quick as I thought it would be. So yeah, the game's obviously over. I can't beat Gastro in the back. We're going to go into game 3. This is a close one. Vileplume? Not sure if I'm bringing game 3 because I think I have an idea of what I want to bring in game 3. So let's recap here. I think the play always is... So I think they're obviously not going to bring Scizor. I think they kind of realized, oh, Scizor is pretty trash in this matchup. It doesn't accomplish anything against what my opponents bring. So what I think I'm going to do, go PZ Gyarados again. And I'm not going to bring Torkoal. I'm going to bring Garchomp, and I'm going to bring the big boy Rampardos, I think. Because I have Head Smash, and Head Smash can really threaten the damage. I could also decide, because Garchomp's like my best answer to Rotom, right? And I could Source Dance probably pretty easily against this entire team. I could also like say I'm not bringing Rampardos, and I could go like Vileplume in the bag. Vileplume might actually... I want to bring Rampardos, but I don't think Rampardos is that good against this team now that I think about it. Yeah, I think Vileplume's safer. Because I think like Garchomp positioned right with the Giga Drain from the Vileplume can win. So I think that's what I want to focus on for game 3. Let's see. Gonna be same leads once again. Okay. I double protect here. Oh, would they go for Tailwind this time around? They could, I guess. I think I go for attacks here then. If I assume it's going to be fake out into Fang, right? Yeah, I think I do. I'm going to go for Ice Beam into the Latios, and I'm going to crunch the Latios for chip, I think. Turn 1. Let's see if they fake out and Tailwind, which I could see. The reason why I think Tailwind could be a viable play this time around is because they saw that him on top was slower than PZ. So they might decide, oh, if he's going to double protect because he's been making safe plays, I could punish that. But, ooh, a swap here. Wait, they brought the pin. Oh, wow. Was not expecting the Scizor bring this time around. Okay. I got a crunch off in the Scizor. Yeah, this is a little bit spooky. I was not expecting that adjustment game 3. Oh boy, that's tough because I didn't bring the Torkoal this time around. Tried to actually do some decent damage to the Scizor. And I should be able to Dragon Dance here, I think. Oh, that's a good position for my opponent's part. All right, we're gonna see a swap here into... That means they didn't bring Gastrodon or Rotom Heat though, and that's actually pretty big, I think. So this might not be too bad. I think they're Swords Dancing here, unless they U-turn because they're like banded or something. But all right, Dragon Dance up with the Gyarados. Could make it really scary for them. Here comes Tri-Attack into this. This should do some decent damage. Yeah, not too bad. Not amazing though. They do Swords Dance. Okay. This is where it gets scary. I mean, really scary. Okay. I don't know if they had Gastro in the back, so I don't know if Waterfall's ever a play here. Bullet Punch probably knocks out PZ. But they could also Bullet Punch my Gyarados. Oh, that's so tricky. I think my play is always to Waterfall. I don't think they go Gastro. I think they don't even have it. I'm gonna protect the PZ here, hoping to catch a Bullet Punch. Oh, they Bullet Punch my Gyarados because they're going for the Draco? I considered that, but I wasn't too sure if they would go for it. Okay, here comes Waterfall. Not a knockout. They did Draco. Good play on their part. Okay. How bad does this screw up my plan? It's winnable. But this got 100 times harder. Oh, this got really, really tough. Can I do anything? I have to go Garchomp here. I can't even go Vileplume. I think I have to go for a double protect, right? Okay, I think the question is what the Scizor item is. I think this is probably Hitmontop switch from the... I think there's always Hitmontop switch anyway, so I might as well just try attack here. And I think Swords Dance is a play if I expect a Hitmontop switch. I just don't know if they protect or not. That's the thing. They do switch up the Latios to reset. Yep. Into the Hitmontop. Let's find out. As Protect EQ, double Protect EQ was maybe the play here. I kind of have to go on the back foot though. Let's see. Yeah, they just Bullet Punch. Okay. Did we survive? We do survive. Okay, that's actually kind of huge. All right. I'll take that survival. We are able to get the Citrus Berry heal. We are going to go for a Swords Dance. Oh, this got super rough. Try attacking him on top. Will do a good amount of damage. Yeah, so this is where it gets tricky because I have to predict the Scizor movement here. The Hitmontop movement probably doesn't matter too much, but I do absolutely have to predict the Scizor movement here. I just really don't want to SD because if they SD on my Chomp, it's really, really bad, I think. I'm forced to take the knockout on the Pinsir here. Oh, do I? I think I have to, right? I just don't know if they fake out who they fake out. They could also fake out Garchomp and like... I don't think they SD here though. I really think it's just going to be like attacks all around the board. You know what? Overprotect. If they SD here, they got me. They got me. They made a really solid play. But I think I have to like play this out in hoping that they just go for the safe play and fake out and to Bullet Punch my PZ. Okay. They did. Okay, that gives me a shot. Always Vileplume here. Now, I think I Dragon Claw here to Hitmontop. You might be thinking I'm crazy. I don't know. Would they wide guard here in this situation? I could see the wide guard. I just don't really think. Oh, do I have to rely on a throw? I'm trying to think, because if they wide guard here, the play is always to Dragon Claw to Pinsir, right? But if they go Lottie, I want to catch the Lottie so bad if they go Lottie. But I think I'm going to Dragon Claw. I'm just going to Dragon Claw. Okay, let's see. I'm going to go Vileplume. This gives me a shot, I think. A wide guard, perfect. Okay. I either had to go for a double protect there or go into Vileplume. I think Vileplume's an okay swap. Okay. Dragon Claw into the Scizor. Now it gets tricky because this could come down to a few things. I never got chip damage on Lottie, right? Yeah, I never got chip damage on Lottie. That's concerning. So if Sludge Bomb, I don't think Sludge Bomb takes a knockout onto the Hitmontop though. That's the thing. Draco Meteor is always the play in the Garchomp 100% from them. I want to trap into Lottie potentially if I can. I just don't know if I can do that. I think Energy Ball to top always and go Porygon, like sack Porygon here. Or I hope for the Draco miss. I think that's like the only place that I have here as an option. So let's find out. Tailwind would be a choke. I don't see why they would go for a Tailwind here if they have it. They should know I don't have Sleep Powder because I'm pretty sure I revealed my moveset. Oh, Sucker Punch, right. Oh, wait, what? Oh, they Sucker Punch. Okay, they Sucker Punch the Garchomp. Okay. So Draco Meteor into Porygon-Z. That's fine. I need the knockout on the top really badly, Vileplume. If you can get the knockout, that'd be beautiful. Please. Please. Well, good thing I didn't go to Rampardos strategy, because if I went to Rampardos strategy, I got absolutely screwed. Okay, wait, we're in this. What's the last Pokemon? What's the last? Because it might be a mind game. Is it Gastro or is it Rotom? Gastro. Oh, this is so close of an end game. Okay, if Garchomp can pick up the knockout on Lottie, which I think is a roll, unfortunately, and I think it's like really in their favor. That's a problem. Here's the thing. I don't know if they're going to scout for My Protect or not. That's also a question. I can see them scouting for My Protect. But if they don't have double protect, they might just attack here. You know what? Dragon Claw. We could also hope for a crit. I think they can't scout for it because I'm pretty sure the Gastro doesn't have protect. I feel like it's Dream Moves or cover. Yeah, Psychic. Okay. Okay. Dragon Claw into the Lottie. It's Sash. Wait, it's Scald? It got the burn too. I have Lum at least. Okay. I could go for the double here. The double is kind of safe. I guess it... No, they wouldn't scout for the double. I think scouting for the double protect is really unoptimal, because if I went for the end game energy ball, you lose. It might not. Okay, wait, hold on. Let's see. Big protect. Okay. Wait, they Draco'd. It's -2. Garchomp. I actually have bulk. Goodbye, Latios. And that should be game. Oh my lord. Did they Ice Beam the Vileplume? Yeah, or Power, same thing. Wait, hold on. If I Energy Balled, I won anyway. I didn't even need the double protect on Vileplume. I just went through a wave of emotions for nothing. Oh my... Okay, I'm making sure I don't throw this game. I'm making sure I click Energy Ball on the Gastrodon, and I think I'm Dragon Clawing here. Or should I Swords Dance here? No, Swords Dance is technically the correct play. Yeah, Swords Dance is the correct play, technically. Because... No, Rocky Helmet's not an item in this game. Well, if it's Rindo Berry and I don't pick up the... I mean, it shouldn't matter too much. Energy Ball should KO if it's not Rindo. Yeah. Oh my god, I can't believe I actually pulled that out. It looks so bad. My opponent, like, what I had I was playing out of the palm of their hand for the most part. They played that like game 3 beautifully. They had literally like the entire plan mapped out. They did an excellent game 3 adjustment with the Scizor, predicting me not to bring the Torkoal this time around, because probably they revealed the wide guard on purpose for that exact mindset. And then they, oh my. And then the clutch Garchomp spread. The clutch Garchomp spread. The clutch Focus Sash from the Latios. Because apparently the Dragon Claw did KO. I was surprised that Dragon Claw would have KO'd the Latios. I think it was a roll. I got the roll. It was Sash. And then I left the Draco Meteor on 3 HP. The Lumberry for clutch Scaldbird. Oh my. There's too much to digest in that battle. It was too much to digest. But I think I made like the right place towards the mid ground, because like I was playing around the Scizor, I think, correctly for the most part. I think I accessed like the Hitmontop, staying in wide guarding, thankfully, because they had to wide guard, because if I EQ there and they lose 2 Pokemon, they're actually in a really awkward position. So I knew they either had to go Lottie to avoid the EQ in that, or they would go for the wide guard. I caught it right, and was not expecting what happened with the clutch Vileplume and Garchomp afterward. And that is the show. Oh, that was so close, man. The fact that Garchomp and Vileplume both like somehow survived that game. My opponent was playing super well, caught me in a trap game 3, brought the Scizor when I didn't bring the Torkoal. I thought it was a wrap from when they revealed the Scizor, but somehow was able to play out of that, which is absolutely crazy. Garchomp, oh man, I love you, buddy. But if you did enjoy, please leave a like down below, leave a comment down below. It really does help me out. And make sure you let me know what you think about BDSP doubles still, now that we have Series 12 rules still announced, in the comments down below. If you want to check out the details of the team and the clutch Garchomp spread, you can check it out with the paste spin available in the description. But if you want to check out more content from me, I'll be doing more Series 12. I think I'm still going to be doing some BDSP doubles, at least for the meantime. And make sure you subscribe to the channel and check out my other content, including the Series 11 content that I'm doing now, and like the Series 12 tier list that just dropped for all the restricted pairs, 300 plus pairs in Series 12. Go check that out. But otherwise, thank you all for tuning in. Have a great day, people, and until we bow again, I'll catch y'all later.